way.
Hello.
There are missions that limit your ability to fly, and they suck. They suck a lot.
Don't you get to fly for longer if you're like underwater or if you're in an area that's cold?
Oh no! If you're underwater, it's permanent. You can fly as much as you want.
Oh.
So if I wasn't able to do dash, then I would have to play the entire game like this.
At like white, gotta do the white person half jog when there's traffic oncoming and you're in the crosswalk.
Do you play any of these sorts of games? Like I think you play Vermintide, right? Like these online group-based things. But do you do anything like, I don't know, like?
I play Destiny sometimes.
You play Destiny?
I have Destiny 2.
But you were just a Destiny 1 person. You weren't like a Destiny 2.
No, I was a Destiny 2 person.
Okay.
I never actually played Destiny 1. Like it came and it went, and I didn't have the console for it. I have consistently had like terrible luck when it comes to like console generations. So like back when the Xbox 360 was the big console, my mom bought a PlayStation 3. And then when the next set came out and it was PlayStation 4 versus Xbox One, I got an Xbox because that's what all my friends had. But then all my friends got PlayStations because it had the better exclusives.
Yeah.
So like I have just constantly been like bounced back and forth between consoles, missing out on every good multiplayer game that has ever come out.
Hello.
So yeah, like, hi. We're doing a simul, aren't we?
Yeah, welcome.
I didn't realize.
I was just
people should watch Braden's stream, not mine's, because my stream is a misery train.
Yeah, no,
I'm doing this.
TRAG. I'm having a great time.
I'm doing this just because
you hate yourself and you want.
Yeah, I said I wanted to know what is it like when you don't play with a party and you play by yourself, and everything just goes slower.
I got a spam bot in my first 5 minutes.
Alright, what in-game action should I ban for the next mission, ZP?
I don't know.
Alright, time to remember how to play this video.
Oh, cool. I got a... Hey, Braden, I got a new component slot.
That's exciting. Too bad you're still playing Anthem, even though we said you didn't have to play any more Anthem.
I wanted to see what it was like to only play Anthem by yourself. No guns, that's not possible.
Sure it is. You're playing the wizard frame.
There's a cooldown. Okay, I'm gonna have to do a melee. I have to do nothing but melee and ground pounds and wizard shit. Ah, fuck. I could.
Oh, I forgot this was first person when you're in the hub.
I know, it's terrible. Look at how fast you move. It's not even a fucking hub, it's... The fact that I get 0 credit for co-op missions that I was not synced with Braden because my game crashed sucks so much considerable shit.
I prefer sucking in considerable shit.
This is boring!
I mean...
How considerate of you to worry about my considerable shit.
Funniest beef of all time, Broly hating Goku for crying too much as a baby.
Yeah. You see, in this situation,
Anthem
is Kakarot.
Anthem is Kakarot. Fun thing about Cyberpunk 2077.
You're playing
Pan
2.0?
Am. No, Pan Am, one of the romanceable NPCs, has all the same voice lines for Boy V for Girl V and Boy V, which means that until you start flirting with her, she flirts with you as a Boy V, but when you start flirting back, she gets weird because she's straight.
You know, Harley, it only took them like, what, 30 years to make that game? You have to excuse them.
You have to excuse them.
I got a robot in my first 5 minutes of streaming. They were asking me about my stream numbers, and then I asked them about not being able to chat on my channel anymore.
Damn. I'm sorry about your stream numbers.
Alright, you know what? Little girl with tonfa, she's fine.
Oh, see, now I have the context as to why we saw Halleck.
But there's only one man. One punch
Ooh.
detective.
Who is Halleck? And also, why is this motherfucker standing so close to you? Guys, take a
You need
step.
to see the feel. You need to feel his face animations.
I don't need to. I need him to. Oh, I mean, he stepped back now, but he should have been at that distance the whole time. Dude was literally chest bumping us a moment ago. You don't. Take a step back. Step back.
Personal
That-
space.
That was closer. That was.
So, Brayden, did we ever find out, like, what, like, the agent missions are just, like, side quests with zero actual teeth?
The agent missions are, I believe, story missions, but assignments, I believe, are the
Like, the ones that you get from the faction representatives? Where you're just, like, doodads and capturing doodads?
Yeah.
They're like free play missions without like the benefit of progressing the story
Yeah.
or moving you towards the story.
Yeah, well, I reread that Schreier article and just I had forgotten how much of how much of that game being the way it is literally just they had no idea what the fuck they were doing, but they had a hard limit of they needed to ship at the end of EA's.
So, yeah. Anyways, it still baffles my mind that you can set waypoints when you're in the battlefield, but you can't set waypoints when you're in this overworld hub field. Which absolutely baffling. Wild. Bananas. Crazy.
Yeah, burns! He punches people and goes, dynamite! Because video games used to be good, you see. They
know
stopped
what?
being
I
good.
I didn't think there was gonna be this much talking when I banned no guns. I'm gonna unban guns for you. You deserve some guns after having to go through all of this.
Yeah, all the talking is great.
It's so much. Like when you played Destiny 2, Harley, was there this much talking?
Like, there would be like a cutscene, and then you might have like 4 or 5 lines of.
Why
Oh,
is
that's
this...
so good.
Alright, let's change the mission. Go to the fucking thing.
Dynamite! Dynamite!
Everything about this is so weird. It's like, do any of the dialogue choices actually mean anything right
Am
now?
I back?
No, they don't.
Yeah, you're back.
Okay. Oh, bits cost. I don't have any money. I'm sorry. I can't give you any bits.
Yeah, no, don't. I
worry
mean,
about it.
listen, those of you in the audience, if you want to give us money, I'm afraid September ended 2 days ago.
But
But
better late than never.
better late than never. The time is now. If you support twitch.tv/arbitrarywater, I'll make money that I can then spend.
You could also do me. You could also subscribe to me if you want more hot Anthem coverage.
I'll spend it on bad ideas.
Emerin, there's a character in the new spin-off from The Boys whose superpower is the ability to shapeshift, but specifically into a boy version of herself.
Cool. I wonder what they're doing that character for.
Really
I wonder
did
what's
just
the
take the
purpose.
wrong 1/2 idea.
Yeah, is that just Ranma?
I don't know. Do I look like someone who plays anime?
Listen, Rama 1/2's a goddamn cultural institution.
Not my culture.
This is America.
And?
I had nothing else to say.
You gonna sit here and tell me how I can and can't be American? You gonna perpetuate?
Mission 2 and matchmaking gave me nothing. I have to do it by myself.
I'm going to turn you down.
Yeah, Chris, you're a little
Woohoo.
hot on the mic today.
Really?
Yeah.
After
Yes,
all you
you're
guys
very
said?
loud.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I don't know how you sound on your stream, because your audio on your streams is always too quiet, but...
How? Well, you guys complained that it was always
Hold
too
on.
quiet, and so I thought that I had to bring it up.
I'm gonna be honest with you, ZP.
What?
From my point of view, except for that last bit where you shouted about not getting a person, you sounded exactly the same to me.
Okay,
Mostly
how do I
the
sound
shouting
now?
just now that was like, I'm gonna...
You sound the same still.
Oh, cool, I gotta do this mission again.
Is this the same mission?
No.
Vault
This is one I did
Maverick!
yesterday.
What a fucking look.
Because
Robot Brain! Brain information! They put the robot brain in the girl! The girl's a robot! Alright, well, I don't know what that actually did, but...
was that it? How do I sound now?
You sound fine.
Okay. Anyways, that's 2 missions in a row where I relied on matchmaking and Anthem had nothing. I wonder what that says. What does that say about the wonderful world and future of Anthem? Oh, woe is me, this poor game.
We were literally like 3 of 50 people playing that game. I'm being told by a user named 5th Generation Gaming that you sound like shit, like in general. Take of that what you will.
I don't know, man. This user sounds like a bot.
Yeah, you should ban him.
Hey, 5th Generation Gaming, do I need to increase my view count by playing video games that aren't TRAG?
I mean, listen, if somebody's not interested in watching you play TRAG, are they even worth? Is that audience even worth courting?
No, they're not. I'll say that right now. You there, you at home, you the viewer watching me play TRAG. You are the true sophisticate.
Is that little glowy bubble around you doing anything?
What, me?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna pull up game facts.
I don't know.
Like, is that your
shield? That's the shield.
Okay.
That's the... It's so transparent and opaque that it's sometimes hard to rely on the visual indicator of your shield. You have to use that bar.
Well, that guy just spent, like, the last 20 seconds physically walloping on you, and I don't think your bar moved.
Yeah, because this game's easy.
Oh, right. Okay.
Even when we boosted the gameplay difficulty to hard, we didn't exactly have a impossible time with this. Which,
I
might
remember
actually...
now.
I mean, playing this by myself was part of the reason why I decided to...
You're going zoomy. That tunnel made you faster.
Yeah. Ow.
Is there a benefit to using, like, your ice powers or lightning powers if enemies are standing in the water?
No.
Or is that too complicated a mechanic?
No, that would be...
This mechanic from BioShock is too much for this video game.
I was going to say, actually, I think that's also a mechanic used in Dragon Age.
I'm almost certain that, like, shocking water that enemies are standing in is a mechanic used even earlier than BioShock. Like, was it used in the original Deus Ex?
Yeah.
Probably. I didn't play the original Deus Ex. Well, I was saying BioWare because this is a BioWare game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, like, it's a mechanic they're familiar with. Hold on, I can check. Hey, Daisy. Spells in BioWare do, like, more damage... spells in Dragon Age games do, like, more damage if they're afflicted by a complementary status effect, right? Like, if someone's frozen...
I don't think that counts for environmental status effects. I don't know if BioWare ever did anything like that.
Same CG cutscene with Princess. Sweet.
would an ice spell do more damage to an enemy that is standing in a puddle of water?
Not
I
in
gotta say
Dragon
though,
Age.
Brayden.
So, not in Dragon
That's a
Age.
divinity
Thank you.
thing.
Hey,
I'd say it's
Brayden,
more
you know, you want to know something? Because I'm not having to worry about like matchmaking and
That's
getting
fair.
everybody's servers to cooperate.
Thank you regardless.
I've been able to do a lot more stuff without a lot of downtime.
Yeah. Oh, good. You get to play more Anthem.
Can I actually skip this cutscene?
No, you can't. You've gotta.
Oh, wait,
watch.
that's right. I can't skip the cutscenes because I'm by myself.
You gotta watch the British man go, "Oi!"
oh no.
I turned my Xbox off because I forgot I was downloading a video game.
I think Quake 2 just crashed.
That's crazy.
Incredible.
Yeah, if you Alt-Tab, it doesn't like that very much.
I didn't Alt-Tab. I was busy shooting at something.
I am downloading Rage 2, Rage Harder,
Okay.
because I got that game when it came out and played like...
I'm gonna skip this cutscene, seriously. I
Yeah.
can't watch this a second time. It's a whole lot of talking for absolute nothing other than, oh no, evil empire is attacking us.
Is that...
Oh no, they're gonna use the technology for their own whims, and that's bad.
Did they use the same model, or the same, like, actress lady for the lady on the left as they did for Trilla from Star Wars Fallen Order?
I don't know. You
That
tell
looked-
me.
That looked like her.
Fallen Order came out after Anthem, didn't it?
Yeah. I think.
We're the bad guys.
February 2019. Jedi, Fallen,
Are you talking about
Order.
Deborah Wilson?
Maybe? I don't know. Yeah, Fallen Order actually came out. Came out after Anthem. Same year though. That's crazy, actually. Who mocapped for Trilla Sudbury? Elizabeth Groen. Grion? No, that's her voice.
Oh, it's you! Hey, you gave me a fright. Don't come and talk to me unless you got a good reason.
Alright, let's look at Mr. Game Facts.
Oh boy, that even though the goons go down quicker, it's the same amount, and that just means that it takes even longer for you to finish these missions.
It's
where
a shame
swarms
you're
of
not
enemies.
playing as the character who focuses entirely on AoE attacks. That's sarcasm, he is.
How about you? You know, I don't need your smart aleckiness.
No, you do.
Hi.
I heard
please.
sirens in somebody's
Someone-
mic.
It's mine.
Yeah, the Popo are coming.
unlocked an achievement because... You realize you passed the 4-year anniversary like 8 months ago, lol? No, the title is that, oh hey, we're here. We got the 5-month. Do we all think that like Anthem's 5-year anniversary, like the servers will actually be here up and running?
Will the servers be there in February? Probably.
Probably. It'll get to 5 years. Now 6 years?
Do you want to move this back over there?
Okay, we already passed that. Who's we?
I could bring back out the black fan
Do we have
for you.
someone who could speak for the Anthem community? I would love to know what the Anthem community's like headspace is right now. That would be great.
The Anthem community loves...
Anthem!
Yeah, I mean, it's a well-produced... It has good production values.
Yeah.
Hungry? You're hungry? Well, good news. Dinner done. Dinner done. Well, actually, hold on. Let me take a look at our pros.
It's like, is there a mindset that, hey, if the game shutters, like that's 4 or 5 years for one of these, that's actually reasonably good?
I mean, the thing about Anthem is that they never added all that much.
Dinner almost done.
Yeah, it was...
You should have told me you were that hungry. I would have started sooner.
Yeah, it should be 5 years. I apologize for the typo.
You gotta so you don't start having shaky hands.
This is boring.
Here, let me get in there so I can get the rice out.
This is boring.
Ah, fuck. Guys, in chat, hey, Anthem is the only game I play, so if you have questions, feel free to ask. I would love... Brayden, we would love to ask you questions. If that is okay.
I don't know.
First question, are you okay?
No, it's not even that. It's like... Do you feel like, is there like fear or angst within the Anthem community about the possible closure of the servers? Like, is that a looming concern or source of anxiety in the community? Like, when you look at what EA has done to the sports games that have been around the lifespan of Anthem, and the fact that all the FIFA games just got shuttered, a bunch of the Madden games got shuttered, is like, that's something that's people are talking about? No? I mean, I think the only thing is that, like, feels like that's something that might happen. I guess the other question we were thinking is like, what about Anthem, now that it doesn't have a long-term roadmap, keeps you coming back? What are the loops? What are the gameplay hooks? Like, what do you do?
Yeah, because like the thing with Destiny is that they keep making shit up for Destiny. And I'm being asked, what's the least dubious game I've played for my garbage?
General thought is everyone doubts they will close this game down anytime soon. It will probably be closed around the same time they come out with their next big thing that's one of these, which is probably anywhere between 2 to 5 years from now. I don't think that's a realistic expectation. I just don't.
Like BioWare's next big thing or EA's next big thing? Because EA's got several big things.
No, I guess like what they mean by next big thing is one of these, like games as a service.
It seems like publishers are not really keen on games as a service.
FIFA comes out every year. Excuse me.
I know. Okay, look, fucking sports games are a different thing.
Okay, and then
Are they?
said the grind on the leaderboard is the only thing that makes this game worth playing. We compete between all 3 platforms to see who can get the highest scores. It takes a lot of teamwork, the right roles on everything, and knowledge on how to glitch everything to get good scores.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds fine. It's just I don't know if that's enough to like if I was looking at a sheet, right? If I was a business person, which I don't know, man. Like I said, talk to any of the people who are a part of EA's sports communities. Like they've had bigger communities than Anthem, and the sentiment has always been that this is a company that likes to cut their losses quick, or cut what they perceive as losses or unsustainable communities and overhead. And it's neither had any logic or any real... I mean, the situation with FIFA is pretty clear. They need to cut bait with the whole FIFA name. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I mean, with FIFA, they basically say, kill the last one so we could sell the new one.
Yeah, they shut down everything with FIFA.
Yeah. So I guess the one question I would have is, like, so if it's like Xbox is competing against PlayStation is competing against PC, who's winning?
Like, yeah, okay, now that's my question.
Like, who's winning? Who's quote-unquote winning?
Yeah, who is winning? What communities are the strongest in the world of Anthem? Because we're just, like, jumping in this as a pure curiosity. I'm gonna be... Does any of this stuff matter? Like, being nice to people or being a jerk to people? Does any of this matter? Xbox holds 3 out of 4 strongholds. PC holds the other. PlayStation has nothing.
I mean, I guess with Game Pass that would make sense, right?
But no. It doesn't make sense with Game Pass because EA Pass only works with Ultimate. PC Game Pass is the only thing that has EA's app.
Yeah,
so
but I
you
get the
actually have
sense
to pay
that
the most expensive version of Game Pass to play this on Xbox.
But I imagine there'd be more Xbox players and more PC players as part of it being part of Game Pass.
I guess that's the thing, like... I'm just gonna keep saying...
What if you were just a jerk to this little boy the whole time? Just all of the time?
Okay, here's the other thing that's, like, weird, is, like, these games today, the new ones that are coming out, feel doomed. Like, Foam Stars feels doomed.
Oh yeah, no. Square Enix making a Splatoon clone? No, it's
a bad idea. I will say this, like Nintendo, for as much as like them saying, "Oh, we made a new Splatoon," don't bother with like Splatfests for the old ones. Those old ones still work. You can still play them right now. Their servers are still on. Then I feel like Square Enix is definitely more willing to take out their failed games and just shoot them in the back.
No. Square Enix is like, Crystal Dynamics, how could you? As they put a bullet in the back of Final Fantasy VII, the first soldier's head.
Well, actually, I think you put up the truest story is that the first soldier sucks, so they kill Crystal Dynamics.
And now the Embracer Group bought Crystal D, and then we're like, wait, oh no, we don't have money. And literally...
Dinner is ready, Daisy.
Did they kill Crystal D again?
There's supposedly going to be layoffs.
Oh, boy.
Yeah,
Can you kill
How
that
will I
which is
ever get a
already
new
dead?
Gex game now?
Yeah, who's going to make Gex 4?
Who's going to... Who is Square Enix going to blame for their financial failures and unrealistic goals and expectations for themselves?
They're gonna blame IO Interactive, who they haven't owned in years.
Burns.
Okay, I have dinner, so I'm gonna dip out and watch something while I eat.
Alright, have fun, Harley.
Bye!
Okay, here's the other question I want to ask those of you in the Anthem community. Like, what is the motivation of sticking with Anthem in comparison to other alternatives within
Is
this
it just
like
like
genre?
That's the thing you kind of coalesced around, was like the leaderboard stuff.
The story and the world building.
Anyway,
Oh yeah, the responses you give don't actually matter. Just do it as fast as you can.
Got
Getting
you.
to level 30 as fast
You
as
made it
possible
this
is the
far,
best.
but
That
the
way
game's
you
up.
unlock the harder
So,
difficulties to get better.
Burnsy Wernsy's alive. Or am I just seeing ghosts? No, punk. This is real live flesh and blood you're looking at. But not for much longer.
King and chatter.
good voice acting is happening over here
in TRAG.
in TRAG. Oh shit!
Combo system is mint. I have not heard someone use the word mint to describe the word in quite some time. I appreciate that as well. Like, don't get me wrong, I see what Anthem
What the
could
fuck?
have been. As we said yesterday, I think that if they had actually allowed the team that was spearheading this project to really actually do that long-term plan that they wanted to do when things didn't exactly work out perfectly at launch, I think that there was a chance for this to maybe be something.
That might be one of the most intense game over screens I've seen.
Again, it was like one day of gameplay, the other 100s.
Yeah, maybe we use maybe use Alex for a little bit because he has a gun.
Alright, so like...
I think the only other question I would have is like, is this like younger people playing Anthem? Because
Yeah,
I
is
feel
the
like as
community
I
of
get
Anthem-
older,
So,
like
yeah, I guess
grinding,
that's the
no,
other
I just
thing,
don't feel like it, like at all.
I feel like I've played me a Warframe. The Warframe community feels older. Is the Anthem community young? Are they old? Like, what's the general barometer of like this
I
community?
mean, there's something to be said for, like, as an adult, like having a game that you don't need to, having your go-to game that you don't need to learn anything about. You just pick it up when you get home from work and start playing because you don't really feel like
For
learning a new
people,
game.
those games are MMORPGs.
Anthem could be that
People
game for
around
someone.
16, average is probably in the 30s. Yeah, so like me.
Hmm.
Sounds about right.
I mean, that was just my hypothesis, really, because I just kind of really fell out of the whole MMO style of gameplay, or even like the Destiny / Anthem / the Division style of gameplay.
Yeah,
years ago.
At the same time, I've definitely had days where I'm just like, I just want to grind. I just don't want to think about anything. I just want to click on the thing and have it happen.
Yeah, I think that when he said that, you know, just like...
Cashew, you made it this far, but the game's up.
So you're alive.
It's like
Or
just
am I
being able
just
to play a
seeing
game.
ghosts?
Being able to just like play a game that just
This is
sit back,
real
relax,
live
and
flesh
just
and blood
kick
you're
it.
looking at.
I understand there's a lot of stuff to learn to get good scores in the game, but I'm talking about like pure gameplay systems. Once you know like how a game ticks, it's easy to jump back into it. It's easier to jump back into it.
Here it comes.
I mean, I'm not even talking about simplicity. Like Factorio has been that game for me for a while, and I ain't about simple at all.
A game that you just turn your brain off and maybe play a podcast.
I wouldn't say you turn your brain off for Factorio. It's just it is a game. I know it is a game I can get into and get into a groove in. And maybe there are new things to learn, but like the idea of starting up Factorio
that for
isn't
me is
daunting.
like that for me is why I play a lot of Paradox games like Hoi 4 or Victoria 3 or Crusader Kings is for me a game that might be mechanically dense, but it's just I'm just playing this because I had a stressful day at work. I just want to go through the motions
And like you already know the game, so the
learn
idea.
new things and maybe, but I know the motions. I know the basic motions to be successful.
I've defeated Gashu.
I really don't like navigating this hub world, though. I just
Well, what-
really don't like it.
What Knockout here is talking about makes it seem a little bit more akin to a speedrunning thing. Where you just learn like the very, very nuanced ins and outs of how a game plays, and
Achieve mastery.
do it as well as you can.
Have to go back.
What happened to the other lady? She got
Findel
hurt.
Blatch?
This must be the fuse.
Oh yeah.
Sure looks that way.
Right, no.
Don't
It
worry.
wouldn't be a
just
Resident
I
Evil 2
have-
clone if somebody didn't get shot in the shoulder halfway through.
Thank
But I
God.
screwed up with it and blew up a building.
Oh dear.
Right, this guy.
Oh no.
I started playing Anthem in 2019, but took a 2-year break. Got to playing
We need to
Warframe,
press the
played
button
that all
with the
day, every
same
day during
letter on it as
COVID.
this.
We were talking about
Wow. You know your
2,500 plus
stuff,
hours
don't you,
total.
Mr. Byford?
When DE started implementing Souls-like game models, I said F this, and then came back to Anthem last October. I
This
mean, I
looks
actually
like a
can
button.
relate to that because,
This button
for
should
example, I
release the
used to be a
cover.
Stellaris player.
You're really going to press
And then they
it?
implemented Souls-like elements.
Are we
and
gonna press it?
stopped.
Nah, they just, like, every single time that Paradox introduces a new
Three more to
mechanic
go.
to make way for a DLC faction, it completely fundamentally changes how you play that game, and it also wipes all of your save
This
data
button
in the
should
previous
release the
version of the
cover.
game. And I
Sure
just
looks
got
that way.
very tired of that. And no, that's
You're
the
really
Paradox
going
model.
to press
Can
it?
you not roll back to a
Are we gonna press it?
previous save?
You kind of
Not previous
sort
save,
of
previous version.
actually difficult.
which?
Like Paradox is in a weird category of their own in terms of
This
making
button should release the cover.
making you able
Sure
to
looks
play their
that way.
games at launch
You're
or
really
like
going
older
to
versions of
press
games.
Are we gonna press it?
Yes, but I want to say
Next
this though, good
But which?
person. The sculpted asses in Warframe are
This
better than
button
they
should
are in
release the
Anthem,
cover.
and going
Sure
from the
looks that
sculpted
way.
asses in Warframe to this
You're
game,
really going to
I'm
press it?
disappointed at the quality of sculpted,
gonna press it?
futuristic ass creases.
Are you saying that
All right,
Mass Effect
so-
had better
Cover
asses?
completely off.
Now for the fuse.
Have we confirmed that ZP is an ass man? Is that what this is?
This is as far as I got last
There's nothing
time.
wrong
Then
with good ass. Like all I'm saying is that it's
got
like
to
more
turn the
quality.
fuse to
It's
the
like it's
left
not even
or
a
right
crease.
to release it.
It's like a seam.
deciding which
What you're
way
saying is you're more
to
so you're like this is like flat ass and you're not about it.
Nah.
Last
Yeah,
time I
hey.
got it wrong.
They got some Hank Hill ass
Some
going
fake
on.
up my futuristic
Stay
mech suit.
cool, Mr.
Indeed.
Byford.
All right. That dang
They are not
blasted
fixing
gas
anything in this game.
That
Which way
dang
is it?
blasted gas shoe. Which way is it? Alright, let's
Are
turn
you
right.
sure?
Oh fuck! It's this guy.
Wait, are you sure that's right?
Oh, this is good.
Stop! Something's
What?
wrong!
The TRAG?
Too late.
Having people talk on DP stream while you do your stream in the same Discord channel,
Are you sure?
it's probably very confusing.
Of course! We just do the opposite!
Just gotta multitask, that's all.
Go for it!
It's fine. Nothing that's happening in Anthem is worth listening to anyway.
Okay.
Whereas
that's mean.
TRAG, the storytelling here is masterwork.
I mean, it's definitely got a hard edge to it, that's for sure.
The bomb.
We deactivated the bomb.
We have more people joining.
Thanks to the good old special forces.
Nice to see you laughing again, Mr. Byford. You were shaking like a leaf before.
What I'd like to know is why they planted the bomb in the first place.
No point worrying about it now. We disarmed it, didn't we?
The story isn't the best. Oh, you don't say. You don't say. It's a lot of talking and not a lot of game. And there's so much talking and it's not great.
Do you not skip it? Any of it?
Sometimes you can. Sometimes you can't. Oh, hey, I get to talk to this guy again.
My question is, what does the loyalty stuff do in Anthem?
Yeah, what could someone explain to me like the benefits of the loyalty system?
You get better crafting mats or something.
How far are you story-wise? Virtually the beginning.
Here it comes!
Faction system basically. We got some blueprints, but no one uses them. Oh, so you mean to suggest that the online community engages in a level of min-maxery that doesn't actually result in people investing in the mechanics and systems that exist here?
I mean, yes.
I mean, I'm sure the high level, like, the highest level Destiny people are not using
Oh,
the
yeah,
faction
absolutely.
weapons in that game either.
That's a good point. I think that min-maxery also is just inevitable with these games.
I mean, you have people, you know, who have turned speedrunning WoW Classic raids into a science.
Yeah!
Oh, fuck, right. God damn it. I got
You
to
alright
the
there?
point point to where I have to do the same thing that Braden did, which is do the free play goddamn missions before I can unlock the next mission.
Have you considered stopping playing the video game?
Never stop the video game.
Does it tell you which Braden, can you remind me, does it tell you which specific environment you have to do those in, or can it be any?
It's just free play. You just have to do all that shit in free play.
Now this stuff, I need to, like, I will stop. Game, stop. I need this on normal. Easy is too easy. I don't even know why it had it set.
You need to hit credits. Like a man.
I don't actually like the loot grinding.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I mean, I haven't really been paying attention. Is this one of those, like, gear has, like, is there, quality gear stuff?
Anthem community.
Like, you can get, like, magic, rare, super rare, unique type shit?
Yep. No, it's basically the Destiny gear system, but worse.
Okay.
Okay, so there are people doing stuff here.
I mean, I think I hate the Destiny gear system too, so I'm not going to say that that's better than this. That's for sure.
Wait, did I just trigger a world event? No, it's over there. Wait, is this... Did I trigger a world event? I just... So weird.
Okay.
We still play every day, though it's an addiction. You know what? As long as the first step, right?
Here it comes.
Oh yeah, I did actually.
I mean, I will be the first to say that games like this are bad for people's health overall. As someone who played way too much Ragnarok Online, just kind of wish I didn't, that's all.
Well, listen, you just need to balance your junk food with your good, healthy video game greens.
Yeah. Listen, for every 50 hours of Ragnarok Online you play, you gotta play, I don't know, Grease. You gotta play Gris. You gotta learn about art and sadness.
You could play better games than Gris.
Yeah. Oh, you certainly can.
You could.
I have played roughly 33 minutes of Gris, and then I turned it off.
But were you not? Sure. Was it not art?
I mean, Gris is fine.
I'm pretty sure I just got hungry and left, and then I never turned it back on again.
That'll do it.
Did you know Gris is Spanish for gray? I don't know why I'm being so mean to Gris.
I thought Gris was a French in this case. I thought it was like a French game, being Frenchy.
Listen, I make no assumptions.
But I just... Okay, I really don't like the time trials. Why are there people around? Oh, because there's only a limited number of things to do. Brayden, how did you know that you needed to open up that vault?
Because I went to it and it told me what I needed to do.
I'm just so baffled by certain choices in this game.
Yeah, but you know why those choices were made.
Yeah, because it was a studio that was not accustomed to this genre, but they had decent ideas that were sometimes in conflict with the core of this genre. But maybe they got enough right. I don't know.
I mean, they were too ambitious for what they had the time and ability to do.
Yeah, like, this needed a full commitment by a studio that was trying to do multiple projects.
Yeah, but wasn't this also like hastily pieced together in the last couple of months of development?
Yeah, because they probably rebuilt it several times through development.
So the thing is that Anthem did not enter full production. Like, that game was in pre-production for like 5 years, and it did not enter full production until the last 18 months of development.
That's similar to the Andromeda problem.
Yep.
So I consider the Andromeda problem being like they didn't know how to use the engine, and also.
Well, that's part of it.
That's part of it.
Yeah, also that, like, it sounds like BioWare did not enjoy using the Frostbite engine, even though they were forced to use it for 2 games.
Is 3 Inquisition and
you're right. Inquisition.
Oh no!
Used it. Damn it.
Are they using Frostbite for Dreadwolf?
I believe so.
That's probably why it's not out.
Melee. I should clarify to anyone who's watching this, I am also playing on mouse and keyboard, which has its own advantages and disadvantages.
Like a psychopath.
No, it's actually the best way to play this. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. There are certain parts of this that feel
very controller-ish.
Mm-hmm. Like the melee being...
You know, as a Canadian, that is how you spell the word.
Yeah. That's what
as a red-blooded American, that's the wrong way.
Believe in monarchy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you Canadians actually have an oath of allegiance to the monarchy?
Not that I'm aware of.
They are still on your money.
They are.
Yeah.
That's true.
Prince Chuck, King Chuck himself. This weird, eccentric, pampered ninny man.
Oh, right. Oh, that's why I have to get rid of the enemies.
I suspect he won't last nearly as long as his mother did.
Right? Yes.
No, I don't think he will reign for 60 years. That's an assumption I'm gonna make.
That's a very brave thing to assume.
I don't know.
If he does, how much of a skeleton do you think he'll look like by year 120?
Isn't he already 70?
Yeah.
Yes. That's
sure
the joke.
Is.
Hey, we can't judge because America.
We can't?
We can.
Wait, why can't we judge? We can judge. Oh yeah, the Anthem of Creation. Yes. You know, for a game that's called Anthem, with the whole thing being like it's the music of, like, I don't know, the live stream or whatever, there's not a lot of musical references in the naming scheme.
What
of
if I
things.
told you that Anthem was not the original planned name?
That would make sense.
Because the original title they were going to go with was Beyond.
Oh no, they shouldn't have done that.
So much more original.
That was a bad idea.
Listen,
They just wanted to make sure not to get marketplace confusion with Beyond the Beyond.
Yeah, or Batman Beyond.
Or Beyond Two Souls.
Yeah. You know, listen, when Casey Hudson and the Mass Effect team were like, we want to make the Bob Dylan of video games.
What?
Dude, read that Schreier article. The code name for... Oh.
I see you've arrived.
Dominatrix Laser Claw.
Hand over the system disk now.
Kinky.
Hand over Professor Howard first.
Don't give them the disc!
Shut up.
So the troublesome little mice appear
Oh
on the
my
scene
goodness.
again.
Miguel.
I'm honored you remember my name. I detest liars. Hand over the disc, and I promise
Do you really
I shall
think that-
release the professor.
So we are a part of a podcast network that tends to... Oh, sorry. Don't want to leave this mission.
I'll go.
Okay. Oops.
Here's the disc.
Podcast network, never heard of it. What's a podcast?
Yeah. Not good at lying in these narrow corridors. There we go.
Skill issue.
It is. I fully admit it.
Oh my goodness! How could we have known?
You rotten piece of... With this disc, I shall become ruler of the entire world!
Did that girl's father just die?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, those shoulder pads?
Yeah, it's 90s.
It's 90s Japan.
With this disc, I shall become the ruler of the entire
The
world.
system in this game actually is
Hold it
kind of
right
cool.
there, Miguel.
Like, man, when you pop that
You must
stuff
fight
off, it
me
is
first.
cool.
Ma'am?
Yeah!
Oh, shit.
Oh no! She's a dominatrix demon woman!
What?
What?
Switch back. There we go. Perfect.
What the fuck?
God,
What's
I
going on
love
here?
video
Someone
games
post-
so much. Do you want Alex to fight?
You get the
Yes.
professor to the sick bay.
Is it because Alex has a gun?
Yeah, it's because he has a gun.
Is it because Alex has a femdom fetish?
Yes.
Listen.
Hey, don't shame someone.
Alex is like, oh, I'll handle this, guys. You go on ahead.
So, would Resident Evil 2 have been better if Sherry Birkin had tonfas?
I mean, probably.
Certain parts of it would probably be easier. Like that whole police shit. Resident Evil 6 would be better if Sherry Birkin had tonfas.
It
She
sure
has a
would have
stun
been.
baton.
But those aren't tonfas.
It's true.
The thing Sherry Birkin is known most for is clipping through that door if you're the host of the match, and then being stuck in it forever.
Yeah.
That is a world-class skill right there.
So wait, who's the demon lady here?
Yes.
Does it matter?
No.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I don't think it matters. Her name is Boss. That's what her name is. That's what I'm gonna call her.
Well-rendered PS1 ass.
Finally.
They put all those triangles to use.
For all these
Oh
years.
shit, I can shoot while doing a backflip. This is the greatest video game ever made.
So is this the least dubious
This
game?
is definitely one of the least dubious games I've played for this feature. And yeah, that is a nice ass.
Sometimes it's just like flying in the sky and checking out the stuff.
I mean, I will say this: the movement seems like a cool thing. I feel like if they could just turn on flying forever, that'd be even better.
That'd be fun for about 30 minutes, and then you'll put the game down forever, probably.
That's
imagine the game
possible.
world design itself is likely limited.
Here it comes.
Oh god. This waterfall.
This fight seems somewhat difficult.
Yeah, I gotta actually play the video game.
Where are them? Where did they go? Where are the scorps?
All right, so here's my apples to oranges question of the day. What's a better game, Anthem or Ever Crisis?
I see you've arrived at last.
We've talked about this, Borg.
Oh, we have?
No, I mean, we've talked about how...
I was about to say, only in this chat.
We've talked about how the...
Shut up!
Ever Crisis is...
So the
like,
troublesome
hey, yeah,
little
you
mice
realize you're
appear on the
playing like
scene
a
again.
gotcha game, right?
Miguel
has been pretty rough.
I'm honored you remember my name.
We get to watch this
I
cutscene again. It's
detest
fine.
liars.
Is it
Hand
more
over the
rough than
disc,
Anthem?
And I promise I
As
will
experience.
release the professor.
I'll go. Here's the disc.
Oh, wait, so there's a chat question here. Wheel of Dubious Asses win? That seems like a very valid question. Oh, okay.
Listen, that's a different, that's that's my feature when I get an exclusive contract with Kick. Kick,
just up an OnlyFans account
Kick,
where you rate
listen,
acid.
I will exclusively stream on your
With this disc,
platform.
I shall become ruler of the entire world.
Give me $100,000. I won't. I'm not even. Listen, I'm fucking cheap. You don't even have to give me Amaranth money. I'll do it for $100K.
Wow.
Hold it right there, Miguel.
Are you going to sell? Are you going to sell yourself that short?
You must fight me first.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway, this lady's now going to get pension transfer into dominatrix.
To an extremely
Cop
scantily
demon.
clad succulus. Succubus.
Succulus.
I'll deal with her.
I don't know why I said succulus.
Alright.
I'll deal with her.
I'll deal with her. We'll get Burns to do it.
He looks like he's punched women before.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, yeah. 100% Burns his punch. Listen, it was in the line of duty.
Oh, I just wanted to say, there's an area in Anthem called the Bullet Mire. The Bullet Mire. And I just want everyone to reflect on, like, what kind of lifestyle they would have had to have been living to think of that name.
What was it again?
Bullet Mire. As in bullet for gun. Mire as in like a swamp.
Brayden, do you remember what the name was of the treasure chest? Like, dungeon game? What it's called?
Yeah, so apparently this game got fairly negative reception, which is just further proof that we had no tastes in video games in the PS1 days.
No, tastes were atrocious back then.
Come on now.
Of course, that was a pre-irony era.
People
Was
were
that
like,
pre-irony era?
I'm sure outlets were like, this game's just a Resident Evil clone. The fun factor is quite low.
They should teleport to the other side of the room.
Yeah, like around what year did everyone become irony poisoned?
I mean, irony's always been a thing. Like, I enjoy this thing ironically has always been a thing. But
I mean, the 90s were suffused with irony. The 90s
Then how
are
come
when
no one
Mystery
likes this
Science
game?
Theater, because they were wrong.
because most people who have a sense of irony are not playing video games, or were not writing about them and talking about them, I assume.
I suppose.
But also, I feel like the internet has definitely like made it way worse. Also, then I just got to this boss fight and got irritated.
I know, they had a lot of patience for bad boss fights back then.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Oh, now she's split herself in half. Oh, fuck! You can do an OTG!
What now?
And off the ground!
So like an air combo?
No, you can knock them, you can hit them while they're down.
Oh, okay.
Game over.
I guess the best way to describe what I'm doing now is map painting. I'm just filling in the map and getting bonuses for discovering new parts of the world.
Oh, that happens in this game?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
I could do
actually
that.
getting factional
So
bonuses.
this is Etrian Odyssey, is what you're saying?
Oh, yeah. Now, that's a non-Dubious game. When are you going to review an entry? Oh, you have a review.
We already did.
They already did,
They
right?
did the best one.
4? Is 4 the best
We
one?
did 4.
Yeah, 4 is the best one.
Oh,
Five
okay.
is the best one.
I like the remake of 1 the best, personally.
Featuring a girl from Canada.
Yes, a Canadian who introduces everyone to maple syrup ice cream, which that can't be real, right?
I'm pretty sure somebody's done maple syrup ice cream at some point.
Okay, because I just assumed that was a hateful stereotype against Canadians.
Hand over the system disk now.
Hand
Jobs
over
are still in
Professor
chat.
Howard
He is.
first.
Don't give
Yeah,
them
Johnson
the
can clear that
disc!
up for us.
Wait, what are you guys talking about?
Shut up.
Maple syrup
The
ice cream.
The Canadian
So the
Entry Odyssey
troublesome little
Untold.
mice appear on the scene again.
Wait, sorry, what? Canadian
Here we go.
Entry in Odyssey? What?
Yeah.
Yeah,
One of
and
the
Entry Odyssey
Odyssey
Untold.
My name.
Yeah.
The Millennium Girl,
ID test
the remake of the
liars.
first game. One of
Hand
the party
over the
members
disc,
is a
and I
Canadian
promise I shall release the
lady
professor.
who's like the paladin of the group.
As in explicitly Canadian, as in she says she's from Canada.
And she describes maple syrup ice cream.
Actually, she has someone make it for the team in one aside.
They do this in a JRPG?
Oh yes.
The localization of the JRPG.
Yeah. See,
So, how does it feel to know that your people are represented in JRPGs?
In the most stereotypical way possible.
In the most, like...
You rotten piece
I mean,
of...
the true most stereotypical way
this
possible if
disc,
she started
I
calling
shall
everyone
become
hosers.
ruler of the entire world.
What if her main weapon was a hockey stick? Would that be better?
You know what? That would be
That'd be
better.
pretty
Yeah, it'd be alright.
well, I just think about everyone's favorite Kevin Smith film, Yoga Hosers, or whatever the fuck it's called.
Is that a real
Hold it
movie?
right there,
I didn't hear
Miguel.
that. I don't think so.
Hey, remember
You
how
must
Kevin
fight
Smith
me
just
first.
gave up?
Oh,
I mean,
started
yes,
smoking
I do remember
weed.
that.
He didn't give up. He just started smoking weed. And the ideas that popped in his brain were high. The ideas he came up with, like Tusk, was literally something that he developed.
That was a
as an
joke on a
idea.
podcast, wasn't it?
It was a joke on a podcast.
I'll deal with
Yeah,
it.
I try
was high.
to. I try not to think about his later work.
I'll deal with
I
it.
try not to
even
think
thinking
about all
about-
of his work.
Who is this?
I mean, Clerks is
Smith.
like
Hockey.
Clerks is problematic, but it's still like a kind of a classic like indie film.
Yeah. Clerks
mean-
2 is just...
I mean, that's not
oh.
good, but the
That's
first
the
Clerks
movie that-
feels important. Like it's kind of an important movie for its time.
I'll agree with that.
Also,
I feel like if
Donkey.
you remove the weird donkey scene from Clerks 2,
It'd be
it's
better.
probably okay.
Yeah.
But that donkey scene really just throws it in the dumpster.
Yeah, I know that joke was just kind of out of
This is
place.
weird. The thing where he's trying to bring back a certain term that is now widely agreed upon as a racially codified term. And he's like, no, I didn't mean it that way, like that.
I mean, that was a joke at that character's expense, but yeah, you probably shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, I'm not saying that but like reframing that character as being like racially like that.
I mean, it would fit.
It did lead to one character saying, "You can't taste racism, baby," which I thought was pretty funny, but... I don't know. Yeah, that was pretty messed up if you think about it.
Really, if you ask me, it was all downhill after Dogma.
Yeah, Dogma was a weird one.
It was weird, but I don't know. I appreciate like just going for it.
It did give us the Buddy Jesus.
They did give us the Buddy Jesus.
And George Carlin is so good at that.
Oh yeah, that one scene he's in, he's great.
What was that?
Like there's some real good casting in Dogma.
Isn't Alan Rickman in Metatron?
You don't see coming.
Oh, I mean, just the fact that Alanis Morissette is God is like enough. It's funny enough on its own for the time.
I do like how the camera's framed so that her butt is just hovering right at the top of the screen. It's, you know, just
It's called art. It's called art, okay?
Oh, you can punch the crystal.
It feels like all the voice actors in Anthem, like, did their jobs. Like, they did what they were asked to do.
I assume they thought they were going to have more work from this. Like, you know, oh, they're going to do expansions and we're going to come back and then just...
I mean, when you compare it to, like, version 1 Destiny with Peter Dinklage not giving a fuck.
Yeah, I'm going to read this script and the lines are read and you're going to have to, like, I have 10 minutes to read all this, so you're just going to have to record it.
So, Brayden, I am still confused. Where was that thing you were talking about eventually?
It's on the map. They show you them on the map.
I bet you it's busy trying to wrap up this fucking boss fight.
I don't see it on the map.
They are on the map.
Let's see, what do you mean by hidden place, landmark, a radio tower, ring gate? Was it a ring gate?
No, it's the tombs of whatever.
Oh yeah, the Tombs of Whatever.
I can't help you because you can't help yourself.
That is true.
You should have stopped playing Destiny.
Destiny.
Yes, arbitrary water only helps those who help themselves.
Pull yourself up by your bootstraps and play a real video game. Like TRAG.
Like
Yes.
TRAG, the realest video game.
Is it the Hollow or the Man? The dungeon?
Would it be called the Vault? It should be called the Vault, so just keep wandering around for a few hours until you find it.
I might just call it at this. I mean, I don't know what Brayden's talking
Your inability
Arbitrary
to read
water,
video game
moves
UI
mysterious
is
way.
a
No, it's just
problem.
not on my screen, so maybe I forgot to talk to the person that explained it.
Yeah, did you not? Okay, I did. Oh
Have
fuck,
you
she
tried
was a
playing the game?
robot!
Well, that explains everything.
That's so much worse
How
than
that's
her
so
just
much
being a
worse?
weird demon lady.
Anyway.
Wait, how is that worse?
Hey, look.
Because someone made her to be like that?
I wanted the supernatural to be real. Can't the supernatural be real?
No.
In the universe of TRAG?
Professor Howard,
No.
what was in the disc?
Or she could just inexplicably be a demon.
A program to control
It's a
the
program
garden.
to
Without
control the
explanation.
garland.
Yeah.
With that program, you can operate the satellite from any location.
So that means Miguel is...
Yes. He's planning to use the satellite for his own evil ends. To take control of the world. And behind him is the evil Vault.
Vault.
Vault?
He's a big noise in the Weapons Development Division.
He's the one who planned this whole thing.
Daddy?
Please. You've got to get the disc back.
I don't understand how this game reviewed
Don't
poorly.
worry, Professor.
Is this guy gonna die?
Oh, I
I'm
did.
so sorry
I
things
forgot
had
to
to
talk
end
to
this
Corvus
way.
before I did free play mission. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Brayden, now we must find out.
Daddy!
Will all of the progress that I did be carried over, or
That
will it
no
say
good,
0
Miguel.
out of 5 free play missions complete?
Oh,
I
it's
can
gonna be
tell
0 out
you
of
right
5.
now, it will not carry over.
Absolutely not.
There's a 0% chance it will carry over.
To get that disc back as fast as we can.
So maybe don't do things on your initiative. Just do what the game tells you to do.
Got to do.
Like don't think for yourself.
Right. Time to kick some butt.
Like ever.
That is the true anthem of creation. Don't think for yourself. Grind out these gear orbs and
Just go where the marker on your map tells you to go.
yeah, follow.
So that,
So
Braden, it wasn't my fault. I forgot to talk to a poorly marked NPC.
That was
I
your
mean,
fault.
that is
That is the
still your fault.
definition of your fault. Oh, it wasn't my
Anyway.
fault that I didn't play the
It
video.
wasn't my fault. I forgot to
didn't
do the
follow
thing that it told me
stupid
to do.
fucking objective markers that the game
don't-
plasters in front
I
of your
don't
face.
understand why you guys are yelling at me. This seems like it's a failure on the game's fault.
I mean, I'm not yelling. It's just funny is all.
yeah,
I would like
mean,
to just. Do you remember like the Black Ops games where it was just like follow woods the whole fucking time? Like, do you need that?
Yeah, no, he does. He
anyway,
definitely needs his handheld.
Real quick, Braden, next time you're having trouble with a boss fight, I just want you to get mentally angry at ZP, because apparently that works.
Just anyway. Trash.
Why are you so mean to me, Braden?
I love
You deserve it.
Chris. And also because you display yourself in an intentionally clownish manner because you want people to yell at you.
It's like I have a masochism kink.
You do have a kink.
You would like the robot dominatrix succubus
To step on you.
to step on you.
I still don't see how this is my fault.
It's very obviously your fault.
How do you have 250 something bullets in a survival horror game?
It's not a survival horror game. It's
Which
an
I
action
know
game.
it's not. Who published Sunsoft?
Sunsoft, baby.
Here it comes.
Remember when mid-tier video games existed?
No.
I mean,
They still kind of do,
but not like this.
but not like this.
Usually.
I feel like these punch higher than the mid-tier video games we get now.
Yeah.
The mid-tier video games we get now are just like fucking Atlas Rising.
Like Forspoken.
I mean, the mid-tier
Forspoken
video
is
games.
a AAA video game that is mid-tier
Oh,
because
Oh.
Forspoken has the budget of a AAA video game.
It did?
Dude, yeah.
That's a bummer.
That was from the developers of Final Fantasy 15.
That was Luminous Productions. That was the
Oh.
FF15 team.
They even used the 15 engine. They were forced to use the 15 game engine.
Huh, I guess I did not
Were
pay
they
any
truly
attention.
forced to do that, or did they just choose to
It
do
was
that because they were
mandate,
used to it?
supposedly. Like they were told, we want you to make something, but please make it using our
Yeah,
engine."
God, oh god, we spent so much time using this tech.
Is 16 using that engine?
No, 16
I
is running.
don't
I think
know.
16 is using
No,
Unreal.
probably not.
Yeah, I thought it was Unreal.
It's for the best.
And hey, I'll play that when it's $40.
Yep.
30 or something. I have a PS5. I have a PS5.
And we're all proud of you.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, my copy of Vampire Reign showed up today.
Oh, thank God.
Just remember.
Did you just play roulette to open a secret door?
Yeah. Just like in Countdown
Yeah,
Vampires.
I mean, how else are I supposed to do it?
The night sky is very wide. What does that mean?
It's very. What are you talking about? It's wide.
Oh.
It's not narrow. Makes perfect sense.
Apparently 16 is using its own new engine.
Cool.
Why is
surprising.
Square still the studio that thinks that they need to not use third-party engines? Like they're still making these custom in-house engines for every major game they make. It's
I mean,
to be
doesn't
totally
Capcom do that as well?
So Capcom has been working on what is that called?
The RE engine. They've used it a few times.
Yeah, but the RE engine is good, and also
the RE isn't the RE engine just like the 360 engine they had upgraded?
MT Framework.
Yeah. Because MT Framework was also a really good engine.
Yeah, it's almost like
It's
as
almost like
opposed to
they're a massive-
making a different bespoke engine for every video game like Square Enix still does.
My guess is there's someone higher up that just says, no, if we use Unreal, someone will reverse engineer all of our progress.
Yeah,
and we don't want that.
They'll pirate our video game.
Anyway, back to Final Fantasy 16. To be fair on its end, it compared to other big name Final Fantasies of the past, I don't know, 20 years, it was made in a reasonable amount of time.
Yeah. Hey, and you know, it seems like, hey, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth also coming out at a reasonable frame of time. I will probably.
So which engine is that using? Is that using the 15 or 16 engine?
We'll have to blast it out of the way.
Final Fantasy.
Now.
Shoot, what did the first remake use?
Bomb.
If we just had a bomb.
Oh. Oh, so that gets UE4, but the other ones. Okay.
I mean, to be fair, 16 also looks great. It's a good-looking game. And seems to run well, so I don't know.
But at what cost?
Like that's the actual question, Justin. Is at what cost? Because when you think about like previous Square games and like how they basically bottleneck them to use these clunky engines, like Crystal Works for 13, really creatively stunted them as a result of them constantly needing to work within the confines of that very restrictive engine. So that's the concern ultimately.
What if I told you that a similar problem occurred with Anthem?
I don't believe it.
No one's ever complained about the Frostbite engine ever. Only good things.
Prospero always feels like he's cross-eyed. The weird, like, decal merchant, like, most of the faces in this game are okay. This guy always feels like he's cross-eyed.
Maybe they did it on purpose.
Booty.
She's like 12.
Yeah, she's 14. And probably a robot.
That's never stopped the Japanese. I've seen anime. That shit gets weird sometimes.
No.
Anime has never gotten.
Anime has always been the most normal thing imaginable.
Osamu Tezuka never did anything weird when he made anime.
There's no weird conversations between Hideaki Anno and Miyazaki about boobs.
Yeah, no,
absolutely not.
There's not a weird conversation where Hideaki Anno and Hayao Miyazaki talk about Nausicaa's boobs.
Yes, no. There's only very normal conversations about that.
Yeah,
And
just
then
normal conversations
it's one
about
of those
Nausicaa's
things,
boobs.
like, watching that clip made me go, oh, so the master and his apprentice are not as different as I thought.
Yeah, it turns out that Miyazaki might actually be a boob guy.
Well, yeah, he's a
I mean, that's very
sophisticated.
normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we've got all we need here to make a bomb powerful enough, you know. It'll take some time to complete.
What?
Come back in a little while.
He's making a bomb?
Someone set us up the bomb.
Yeah, you can just do that.
Yeah, it's easy. There's this book called the Anarchist Cookbook, and you can.
I think that's an auto.
Yeah, when you Google it, it definitely doesn't put you on a list. It's totally fine.
I don't even know if the version of the Anarchist Cookbook my friend sent me when we were like 15 was the right one. But
It'd be
hey,
very funny
you know,
if it wasn't.
It's just the literal Anarchist Cookbook. They got a real good paella recipe in there.
Yeah.
Big fans of tacos.
If only.
Wait, if the hardcore Anthem people are still watching this, how far into this was a point of discussion. Maybe you guys can tell us. If you're doing this stuff right now, that you're watching right now, are we like 1/3 of the way?
Did you finish the 4 missions in the temple thing?
No.
Because that's the halfway point.
Fuck that. You know what? Remember how Philadelphia was so bad at managing its water quality for its hotels it invented Legionnaire's disease? That's what I
Yeah,
mean when
I
see the
saw-
word Legionnaires.
I saw a video about that.
That's why we can't trust Philadelphia with anything good.
Oh no, absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Except Gilbert.
Listen, I saw that thing. Found vault key.
Gilbert.
I saw that fucking Pittsburgh putting uncooked cheese on a pizza
You're welcome.
thing, and that's just a Lunchable.
Yeah,
Very
yeah,
large
you're right.
lunchable.
That's just a big Lunchable.
Yeah.
And here it is.
It's the thing that parents give you when they're like, yeah, you know what, just have this fucking garbage.
Anchovies and extra cheese.
What?
Okay,
think
I don't
you'll
want to
I'm tired,
sound
have this, have this.
Through that baby like
I don't
a
want to
knife
sound
through butter.
like I'm excusing this.
Uh-huh.
Because I overall think that it sounds weird, and if you served cold cheese on a pizza, I would say no. But it's an open-faced sandwich. That's basically what it is. It's a heated, crusty bread.
Yeah,
with, like,
sure,
hot sauce, and
Sure,
then
Mr.
it has
Etymology
toppings on it.
Man.
I feel like you're
Alright,
trying to
so,
accuse a war crime. That's all I'm saying.
So now we know what the wrong opinion is.
No, it's basically just a open-faced sandwich.
There's too much cheese on it for it to be an open-faced sandwich.
It's not that big of a deal, is what I'm saying.
I'm saying people should, in most cases, cook their food.
Like, an open-faced sandwich is a crusty bread that's basically been toasted usually, with some sort of sauce and then toppings on it. That's basically what you're eating with this cold cheese pizza.
Yeah, okay, but consider this. It's bad. It's an affront to God
I'm
and
not
man.
arguing that it's bad. I'm just saying that, like,
No, you're
do not
trying
like
to
open-faced
excuse
pizzas
evil
or
by
open-faced-
redefining it.
No, I'm just saying, like, do you not like open-faced sandwiches?
This is what they told me about the Bible.
I will tell you this, I actually don't like open-faced sandwiches.
Yeah, how about
Two
that?
slices of bread?
No, not.
Yeah, like God intended.
Yeah, I want 2 pieces of bread for a sandwich.
That's what a sandwich is.
Or a piece
Otherwise,
of
it's
bread
just flat
that
bread
is
with
folded.
stuff on
It's
it.
in the definition.
Burns might be able to push this.
I just feel like you guys are being a little close-minded.
I want my
Sometimes
sandwich
you have to
closed.
be. Yeah, close. Like our sandwiches.
Yeah, I don't want this weird V cut. I don't want them to core out my Subway bread. I don't want any of that. Just make a sandwich.
Just cut it in half. Like a normal human being.
Can't believe you're the communist here, ZP.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not the
Fucking
communist.
leftist.
If you don't like-
This
you
is
don't
what
want-
happens
you don't want-
with your postmodern definitions
you
of
guys
good
are
and
the
evil.
communists because you want your one-size-fits-all sandwich.
No,
like,
you are
one way to have
redefining
a
morality.
sandwich.
That's cultural Marxism.
No, you're saying
You're
hey,
using your
you can take two
semantic-
slices of bread. That's what the state media wants you to believe.
No, I'm saying that sandwiches should have 2 pieces of bread like God intended in the Bible.
That open-faced sandwich crap is that kind of a European socialism thing.
So,
Yeah.
Wait. Okay, let's
Know
let's
what
just
else
break
in
this
a-
down. Let's go slow. Let's go nice and slow about this,
Yeah.
Braden. Okay. Let's just take this one step at a time. Okay, 2 slices of bread. That's a sandwich.
It needs
A
they need
club
something between
sandwich-
them.
Shh. A club sandwich that has a middle slice. That's still a sandwich.
That's a Big Mac.
A burger.
A burger is a sandwich, legally definable.
If I replace the bread with the pastry, like a pie.
If you replace
Like a
the-
whole pie?
that's
Like an
not
entire
a sandwich
pie? Like in a
anymore, that's
pan?
pie.
Are you putting like two apple pies in between something?
No,
I
I'm
mean,
just
that's a
saying
casserole
a
at a certain
pasty
point.
Is a pasty a sandwich? Is a hot pocket a sandwich?
This is getting back into that sandwich soup territory. I know what you're doing, and you're going straight to hell.
Once again,
God
this is
damn it.
cultural Marxism.
I'm just asking you.
You're
Is
just
an
asking
empanada a
questions,
sandwich?
Glenn Beck. I understand.
Is an empanada a sandwich?
Empanadas are delicious.
You need to answer the question. Is
An
An
empanada
empanada
is not a
is an
sandwich.
empanada.
Fuck off, Glenn Beck. This isn't about you and the Marxist conspiracy by Barack Obama. Did you
I'm
know
not
that
saying
Barack
anything.
Obama's
I'm
coming
just
for
sa-
your
I'm
guns?
just saying that, someone has this preconceived notion that they want to graft onto everybody, including what you do in the private confines of your property and your home with your family.
Yeah.
You're not allowed
I
to
feel like
think
there was a
anywhere
missed
else.
opportunity there to say Barack Obama is coming for the top piece of bread.
Yeah, Barack Obama's coming for the top piece of bread.
Wait, but I thought it was the bottom.
An open-faced
Hey.
sandwich
Okay.
Okay, so
is what
how's your-
happens when we don't have public prayer in our schools.
Also,
All right.
we
So, what would Burns Byford to think about open-faced sandwiches?
Burns Byford is like, I can't
Burns-
punch this.
When Burns Byford just eats anything, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
He is apolitical when it comes to his food.
No,
Yeah, he buys a ham and he just bites into it. He doesn't slice it.
Burns Byford is one of those people who eats the piece of string cheese whole. Like a goddamn savage. If only we could all be like Burns Byford.
If only. Wait, doesn't he hit women though?
I mean, listen, he's got a cool charge punch move where it goes dynamite. And
In
then
his defense, it was
true.
robot.
Okay, it was a robot.
Yeah, listen.
And even if it wasn't a robot, like it's a demon. You gotta defend yourself. Let's be honest.
Okay.
If a demonic entity shows up, you're allowed to defend yourself, even if it has boobs.
Listen, violence against... Yeah. Listen, know what else has boobs? Baphomet.
It's got a lot of them, from what I understand.
Are you saying that it... Yeah! I feel like we're gonna go down a very weird conversation hole if I keep...
Let's do it.
I go somewhere bad.
Yeah, if I'm like, when is it okay to hit women? That seems like a great way to get banned from Twitch.
It sounds like a very good way to get banned from Twitch.
That sounds like a very normal streamer conversation, actually.
You know, get picked up by Kick.
Oh God, why? Why is this happening?
You can call me Dr. Misrespect, because I respect women.
What?
Finally, we're junking up a ZP stream for once.
You know, when I make my jokey jokes and I ask you guys to debate things and process things, whoa! Echo chambers. Try to do it in good faith.
No, you don't.
All right. See that, everyone?
Sorry.
When I eat and stream and burp.
Yeah, when you eat your goddamn food and talk with your mouth open while you are eating food on my
like
internet stream.
Like an animal.
Like a fucking child.
When Boardmaster's trying to do an educational service about some sort of Saturn-based god-awful piece of dog shit, and I immediately join and then burp loudly into stream, that's just in good faith.
The Saturn's filled with Stone Cold classics. How dare you?
Yeah, listen, I played Panzer Dragoon Saga. That game's great.
Yeah.
I played Deep Fear. It's not very good, but you know.
You know.
Burning Rangers was fun.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this cool CG thing. Machinery Gear Data Library.
We got the Incorporated. Machinery Gear Incorporated.
Oh, look at this GeoCities ass website.
Oh, look, yeah.
This looks like what's pre-GeoCities.
Yeah, this giant satellite laser.
Wow, the Garland system satellite sure is powerful.
Because those are always good news.
See why they want to get control of it.
Oh, you found the Jewish space laser. That's where it was.
Yeah, this is. It was in TRAG all along.
Control this, and you control the world.
Marjorie Taylor Greene was right.
We have to get that system dispatched.
He was right about GeoCities?
She was
Yes.
right. Listen,
let's get going.
They took the data disk, and now it's up to a plucky group of 2 cops, a detective, and a 14-year-old girl.
Wait, is a girl a robot or an actual girl?
I think she might be a robot. I think that's what the slides were implying.
Anyway,
okay.
I'm pretty sure MTG wiped her GeoCities brain cell and is now using it for, I don't know,
for
Beetlejuice plays.
No, that's Lauren Bobbert.
That's a different one.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
that's a different nutcase human.
They're interchangeable. It doesn't matter.
God damn it, Brayden, you were wrong. Each chest, each tomb has a different set of requisite requirements. This one has me harvesting materials throughout the environment.
Yeah, variety and gameplay.
Oh no, harvesting materials.
The other one was
Harvest organic.
Defense. This one, oh god, that is dire.
Just gotta harvest that organic. You'll be fine.
This is the worst game you've played all year.
No, it can't be.
It's not.
Like this one asked me to repair 3 javelins.
I watched him play Towers. Like, this isn't the worst game he's played.
We played Ruins of Misternal.
You can't even say that because that game's not that bad.
Okay, how does this compare to Malcolm's Revenge? Or is that what it's called?
Yeah, Malcolm's Revenge is pretty bad.
I don't know what that is.
It is the third
Well, you should read the
Legend
blog.
of Carandia game.
You should read the blog about it.
So, the thing about Malcolm's Revenge is that it's trying to be a quote-unquote funny parody adventure game.
Oh, I remember that now.
And its idea of jokes is making you do the most tedious garbage.
That is pretty funny, if you're watching it.
Isn't that the one that he like played tic-tac-toe for an hour or something?
Yeah, you have to lose tic-tac-toe against the worst AI. And that's the joke.
But is it as bad as Nine Man Morris?
No, that was actually maybe the worst. Like, Brayden actually got physically angry at me.
I got very angry and I left the stream because...
You got fed up.
I was upset. As opposed to playing TRAG, I'm not upset.
Yeah, because TRAG's a good game.
My name is Brayden, and I think TRAG is good.
Well, yeah.
My name is Brayden, and I think TRAG is good. Yeah, you're just saying...
Like, there's nothing controversial about that.
Yeah,
There's
TRAG
no
seems
shame there.
totally good. Totally fine.
Yeah.
If I had rented this as a child, I would not have been disappointed.
Though, I will say it is wildly inappropriate for him to be playing a good game. I don't approve of that.
I didn't know this game was gonna be good.
You should have asked me. I would have told you it was good.
I don't trust you. You don't like
Oh,
anything.
okay. Okay, fair.
You
Fair.
played...
It's fun. It's a hobby.
This is the man
What?
who's made it his goal to play
I am the
every
man.
What?
What? What about the video?
He's gonna play every 3DO game, ZP.
I mean, released in North America.
I just don't understand why you guys.
That's
can't
what,
just
like
have a
30
civil
games?
Conversation with each other. Like this is the reason why I always start out like jokey joke is.
Well, it's because we're arch enemies. You see.
Yeah. What you don't understand is that Borgmaster and I are actually at each other's throats constantly.
Like it's a blood feud,
Yeah,
really.
it's...
Have you ever thought about like we need to bring back civility and society and it starts
Okay,
with the video
David
game.
Brooks,
Absolutely
fuck
not.
off. That's what I have to say to that.
Yeah, have you tried eating shit?
Have you tried eating shit, David Brooks? I'm just gonna...
Why are you comparing me to David Brooks?
Because you're talking about civility.
That's pretty mean, actually.
Even though I have said that I used to read David Brooks's column.
Know who else used to read David Brooks's column? My mom. She's a rich white woman. She's the target audience. You know, it was all of these sandwich meat types. Like, does David Brooks have a take about the moral fabric of America being disrupted by open-faced sandwiches?
Oh, I hope so. Because it's true.
Is this that guy that y'all were talking about?
Yes, this was the guy who complained about how much he had to pay for barbecue at the Newark airport.
Oh.
And people like to make fun of him because
He deserves
I
it.
remember when he spoke at my college, my
Oh,
undergrad.
fun.
And I had a roommate who very much respected David Brooks, and I'm like,
I would have taken David Brooks over the person who visited my college.
Oh yeah?
Who visited your college?
Ron Paul.
Hey! Well, I feel really good about Alton Brown visiting my university.
David Diggs performed at my undergrad once too. He's the guy from Hamilton. Who is not Lin-Manuel Miranda, and thus I'm okay with him. Oh, I think Lieberman spoke at my undergrad, where I went.
Cool.
Is that the It's Happening GIF guy?
Ron
No,
Paul is
that's-
that
Ron
It's
Paul is
Happening
the
guy.
happening guy.
Lieberman is the man who went on war against video games in the 90s.
Oh, yeah, that guy.
Hillary Clinton. He was Al Gore's running mate.
Yeah.
He sure was, and he was also almost John McCain's running mate,
Yeah.
which would have been very funny.
Lieberman?
Oh yeah.
John McCain said that he wanted Joe Lieberman to be his vice president, and the GOP said, we are not going to allow you to do that. You have to pick a Republican. And he's like, well, I refuse. I want it to be a unity ticket. That's the way we counter Obama, right? We have someone that shows unity.
And the answer was no. You had to pick the most deranged person in the country.
Pick the
problem
harbinger of the end.
No, let me.
I mean, wasn't that the same year he got disbarred anyways?
The campaign manager for this campaign, so let me talk. So they were so committed to having Lieberman that they refused to develop a plan B. And so when it was clear that the GOP would not even give them campaign funding unless they picked a Republican, they were just so thoroughly caught with their pants down. It's like, well, it sounds like we actually do need to find a candidate who's from the Republican Party. How do we do this? And so the options were, well, you know, we gotta find someone that kind of, you know, Obama's got a lot of votes that are people who are not traditional voters for the Democratic Party. We have to have a woman. And the choices were Condoleezza Rice and a person that came from Alaska. And they're like, well, we can't have Condoleezza Rice. It's like, well, what about this lady from Alaska? And then they went with the lady from Alaska.
Why couldn't they have Condoleezza Rice? I don't know. I was in high school and not paying any attention.
George W. Bush was not very popular.
She was associated with the George Bush administration, which they wanted to distance themselves from.
Which was smart, probably.
Yeah, no, that's what I call.
Condoleezza Rice would have been a very smart pick for that campaign. They still would have lost.
Yeah.
You know what? On the plus side, you got to see a lot more of what's her face from SNL.
Oh yeah, Tina Fey. Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, Tina Fey is in The Haunting in Venice in a serious role.
I mean, she's smarmy in that role, but yeah, I mean, she's all right in that movie.
I actually don't like Tina Fey's performances as Sarah Palin because they very similar to when Alec Baldwin was doing Donald Trump. Is they relied so heavily on you're just doing that's it. That's the joke.
I mean, I'd probably agree with you there. I just like her as an actress, though.
An SNL political skit maybe is not actually very prescient or smart.
I mean, that's just SNL skit in general, and then they just hammer it into the ground as much as they can until it's no longer funny.
Oh, chat wants to know if we can't just find a middle ground. It's probably from a while ago. I say the middle ground to find is 6 feet under, motherfucker. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
That escalated quickly.
Yeah, I don't know where that came from.
Why are you so angry?
Aggressive.
I'm always angry.
You don't have to be. You could try to be happy.
Really pulling out your edge here. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I'm too edgy. I'm too edgy for this Discord, actually.
He's pulling out too much edge in this hard edge stream.
Yeah.
The hardest edge.
Where the fuck is this tomb? I'm right on top of it. Is it down here?
Have you regretted your choice to keep playing Anthem?
No.
Why would he?
Are you going to finish that game? Is that what your plan is?
What is an ultimate defeat game? I don't understand. What is an ultimate defeat? You have to explain what these things
ultimately. Oh, look at this guy over here. He wants games to explain themselves. Don't you know it's all the rage these days for games to not explain anything about themselves?
I completed. So, for those wondering, it did actually save my progress for those tombs.
So the ultimate defeat is the up button on the directional pad. It's a super move.
Oh, that's the ultimate. Okay, yeah.
So you need to defeat enemies with your up button attack.
I mean, this, you can kind of see it sometimes.
Here it comes.
I will pump y'all.
The tomb of
All
Kara.
right, see you, Justin.
Take care.
Good night. I'll probably be going in the next 15 or so minutes.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna stop playing TRAG at the next save point. Been going for 2 hours.
Oh, so you're just gonna...
Do anything else with his life, yes.
Yeah. I'm not gonna watch Joku play the Order 1886.
But it'd be very funny if you did. Actually, it's very funny he's doing it. I approve.
I've been
Alright.
watching that
Well,
game.
Brayden, how about this? I actually did 2 tombs. You only did 1. Therefore,
Congratulations.
I'm better than you.
No,
Wow.
no. In fact, the opposite is true. That means you respect yourself less than I do, and that's saying something. I bought a copy of Vampire Rain.
I mean, that's just for content. You're Mr. Dubious.
Once again, playing more Anthem than any of us wanted to.
Then it was necessary. Which is good, because you should, because you need to finish that game. How can you talk about the game in Linked if you don't finish it? Hmm? That's what I say.
You run the risk of the Anthem community ganging up on you afterwards, all 5 of them.
Exactly.
Listen, the last time
Go show about your
got
house.
mad about one of our podcast
Oh,
takes.
right. We have to talk about the person who did not like our Ogre Battle 64
Even
podcast.
though we gave, even though
All the
that's-
games.
even though that game was one of our highest ranked games.
I
felt like we
do love how
misrepresented
he
it.
showed up and went to the complaint department, which I did not know existed until that moment. It was very good.
Yeah, and then
Wait, what's-
back to Patreon for like 2 weeks.
Which we should mention, we created the complaint department as a joke.
Yeah.
There's a complaint department? Where is it? I have some complaints to file. I'll find it.
I have a complaint.
Against
Y'all are
Brayden
bitches.
being... That was
How's that?
sexism.
No,
How do you feel?
I refer to bitch in a gender neutral way.
You did not. I don't believe you.
Bottles of fate.
How much more of TRAG do you think there is?
You're at least 2/3 through, right?
Yeah, it looks like I'm at basically the 2/3 mark. Oh, I could have been using the analog stick this entire time.
Cool.
I'm not going to.
Yeah.
Would it be truly hard? Would it truly be hard edge if you were using analog controls? I don't think so.
No, the hardest edges are the edges of the 8-directional D-pad.
Yeah, I'm getting no sense of the layout for this game world in Anthem.
It doesn't matter.
I guess, but it's impressive that like I get no feel for where things are.
Yeah. Yeah, it's almost as if... Yeah, this is the last time I'm gonna play this.
If you play this again,
I mean,
I will get mad at you.
Coward.
The world seems much bigger than the first Destiny, at the very least. I haven't really played the second Destiny, so I could not tell
It's
you.
also
if
it's also
bigger or
emptier.
smaller.
Like Destiny, the areas are very dense.
There's also hidden shit in those hub areas.
Yes.
I need to do the Yevna's challenge. Yevna's challenge is what again? Like they don't even tell you the progress here. And Gons? Finish your whole plate. Nope, not gonna happen. You can't make me. How about you can finish.
Go
You know
finish
what?
Super Auto.
I'll
Pets,
finish
Mike.
Anthem and report in on it. How about that?
Okay, cool.
Okay, yeah.
Tell me how that goes for you.
I'll do what you cowards want to.
Go
Okay.
ahead.
You'll get nothing out of it and you'll feel sad.
I've had worse recently.
Are you gonna fucking tell me that like, oh, Kingsfield is good,
better than Anthem?
Such a
Oh no, I was referring to plumbers.
Oh, plumbers don't
Yeah,
work
that's
twice
true,
as
you did
30
beat
minutes
that.
long.
Oh yeah, yeah. But it's 30 minutes of like psychic damage.
Yeah, it is. Why is there just a horrific spike trap at the bottom of this garbage chute? Why is there lava?
Sometimes there's just lava.
Look, building construction's hard, okay?
Alright, well. I got the third plug. I'm a gamer. I bioed that hazard.
You hazarded the bio?
Yeah.
Okay, this cutscene in Anthem with all the food and the pirate princess is pretty good.
It's expensive looking.
Oh yeah.
I'm so done with this fucking game.
You know, that's one thing I got from those people who were saying that, you know, they played Anthem, is that I feel that if they had just not done any of those cutscenes at all and just made more missions,
That would have helped.
grind stuff out, they probably would have been like, yeah, I like that better. Seems like they just ignore it.
I should probably sticky that Jason Schreier article. Because I bet we're going to be quoting that a lot. Alright. I'm going to save here. And I'm gonna... How much longer are you gonna be playing, Chris?
At least another half hour.
Oh, you poor boy. Oh, Jeff Gerstmann's doing a podcast this late, huh?
Oh, jeez.
I guess his wife went into labor?
Yeah. That happened.
Okay.
He's got a third kid now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, good for him.
He looks very tired.
I can imagine.
Yeah, the kids will do that.
Anyway. Tell Joku he can do better.
Wow.
Wow, yeah.